All right, we are being recorded now. And perfect. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you guys for taking time out of your Saturday to listen to this presentation of me explaining our compensation plan. And I wanted to do this because I know some people had some questions. Some people were still unsure. And I know when you're looking at massive documents all the time, and it's difficult to really understand. There's so much to learn. And so I'm going to briefly talk a little bit about us as a whole, and then I'm going to break down each level. Now, on the executive levels, I'm not going to spend as much time on the executive levels, but I will definitely sit down with anyone one-on-one to really go into depth about the executive levels. So I just wanted to let you know that in advance. And if you are someone who really is interested in hearing more about the executive levels that we have at Color Me Brands, I will definitely sit down and we can really map out a plan if that's where you want to go. So this is me. For those of you who may be watching this and you want to know who it is that you're talking to, or listening to rather, it does say Sharon Boone. She is our president. I'm actually using her login for this video, but I am Yaricel Colbert. I am a senior director with Color Me Beautiful Brands. I am also a 4 seasons national trainer, and in 2018 we will be launching a company-wide 4 seasons training so that consultants who are in our company will be certified in one day. We're condensing the training down into 4 seasons so that you will be able to offer that service to your clients and really take your business to a whole another level with image. So who are we anyway? I think that this is a part that really confuses a lot of people, because they see Flory Roberts, they see Color Me Beautiful, they hear Color Me Beautiful Brands, and they're not really sure of what that exactly means. And so we are really going to work hard as a company to make sure that the world knows our story. And I'm so excited that we have a new Vice President of Field Development, Ms. Lauren Fast. And for those of you who know Lauren, you know how amazing and wonderful she is. And for those of you who do not know Lauren, you are in for a treat. We are very blessed to have Lauren as a part of the Color Me Beautiful family. And she will help us to really share our story with the world. So first, let me tell you, we are 4 brands in one. Color Me Beautiful Brands is Color Me Beautiful, Flory Roberts, Adrienne Arpel, and Gail Heyman. Just brief history about Beautiful. I wanted you to see our branding site, which is colormebeautiful.com. Color Me Beautiful is based off of the best-selling New York best-selling list book, Color Me Beautiful. And Ms. Jackson, you know, we love her for the work that she did, and that is the basis from which we do our 4 seasons. And of course, these days we focus a lot on hair and eyes, but she has given us the foundation. And Color Me Beautiful is a little bit of skincare, mostly makeup, and definitely with image. So this is definitely a major part of our company. And then we have Flory Roberts. Flory Roberts is the first in Black beauty, started by Florence Roberts, an entrepreneur, a visionary who said there's got to be more colors available out there for women of color. And she developed this line to address the needs of women of color. And this is the senior of our brands. Flory Roberts is 51 years old, and Florence Roberts is still alive today. Then we have Adrienne Arpel. Adrienne Arpel is the spa quality side of our skincare. The majority of our skincare is in the Adrienne Arpel line. it's this line. This is not a term that we typically use at Color Me Beautiful, clean, but this is our clean line. You will find that the majority, and when I say the majority, there are only 2 products in this entire line that have parabens, and we are slowly shifting them out. But all of the rest of this line is paraben-free, gluten-free, no artificial dyes and fragrances, and it is rock solid. There are some of advanced ingredients in the Adrienne Arpel line, and we were the very first in the nation to use those products. Most of our products are developed in Europe, and so they're high international standards. You'll find spa quality items in this line. And one of the things that a lot of people don't even realize, even with the skincare set that you see there on the right, the Alphaceuticals, it contains glycolic serum. We even offer glycolic serum 20, which is chemical peel level. Not available in Canada though, but a very results-driven, clean, amazing skincare line. And then there's Gail Heyman. Gail Heyman is our Beverly Hills part of our company. Gail Heyman is definitely alive and still very fabulous. You may be familiar with the Gail Heyman name. Fred Heyman, Mr. Rodale Drive, that was her husband. They owned Giorgio Beverly Hills, which was the first boutique on Rodale Drive. Of course, it's not there anymore, but this is where it comes from. And she's still very much into high quality Beverly Hills style. I mean, the product that you see, the Golden Glow, has champagne and gold, and she is big time into anti-aging, which most of this she develops in the private spa in France. But we are so fortunate to offer the Gail Heyman line. So there you have it. We are 4 brands in one. And I wanted to give you a couple of fun facts. A lot of people do not know that we are global. Consultants are able to recruit, join from anywhere in the world. I put the branding sites up on those former slides so that you understand that as a consultant, you have the ability to purchase on the branding site. And not only do you have the ability to purchase on the branding site, but also in our back office. So if we're running a special for the clients, you have the ability to purchase using the same specials that we offer our clients. And in addition to that, you have the ability to buy wholesale in the back office. Now, once you purchase through the branding site, you have to make sure you put your name in, but it's a fabulous way to do a double dip because you still get your commission on the back end for that. So that's just a fun fact that even those of you who are on here that are consultants, you may not even know that you have the ability to do that. You have the flexibility with the company to work the business as you choose. So we don't put any parameters on you as a business owner. And this is what I constantly want to remind you, is that we are all different. We all do things different. I know I take more of a holistic approach to the business. I do Facebook Live things. I sell on social media. I love being face-to-face, one-on-one with people. I love getting in salons and all of those kinds of things. But you have the ability to work the business the way that you choose to work the business. If you want to go and set up in a salon, you can do that. If you want to set up in a beauty bar, you can do that. You have the freedom to do you. And what I love about that is that take your gifts, be good at what you do, and you have a fantastic brand behind you. You can own a kiosk. This is something that just wants to let you know about the kiosk. For those of you who have been thinking about it, if you want to be a kiosk owner, you have to go through a screening process first. A kiosk owner is a true entrepreneur. You need to be ready, focused, to be working in your kiosk. Every day you will set up in a mall, and just so that anyone who, if you're confused about this, you have the ability to bring somebody onto your team and they can be a kiosk owner. You can recruit a kiosk owner. another fun fact about us is that Flory Roberts was one of the first companies to use celebrities in marketing. We see this all of the time, and we actually have a few products that we carry because a celebrity asked for them. Our My Everything cream was a cream that was developed for Nancy Wilson, and the singer. Nancy Wilson did not want to have a cream that went one for the neck, one for the eyes, one for the face. She said, I need something, being an on-the-go kind of woman, that I can use everywhere that is anti-aging. It's like a 4-in-1. And so we're one of the first companies to use celebrities in marketing. So you will still see some celebrities in some of our pictures because they're actually using the product. We have a price point that's very comparable to the market. Our most expensive anti-aging product is $45. It doesn't take away from the fact that it is high quality, best of the best ingredients. As a matter of fact, when you look on the ingredients, and this is something that a lot of people don't realize. When you look at your products, on the back of your products, you'll see a little container picture, and it'll have a number by it. That number tells you that once that product is open, this is how long this product is going to last. And we have most of our skincare, once you open it, it's only going to last 12 months or less. Majority of the skincare, because of the high quality ingredients. They're very fresh and very clean. So we have a price point that's comparable to the market. So you have something for your soap and water woman, and you have something for your woman who is all about skincare and really wants something solid. You can make an income doing color analysis with 4 Seasons or Color Alliance. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about Color Alliance today, but I want you to understand that when you sit down with a client and you do a 4 Seasons consultation or Color Alliance with her, you can charge for that service. So as long as you go through your certification process. So you have a way, not just through product sales, but to make income with image. And our president, a lot of people don't know this, she still works her business. She does Facebook parties. She still goes into the mall. She'll go with any consultant to work at an event. She wants to stay involved with the sales force so that she has an understanding about what's happening out here in the field. She's very accessible, and she has been with Flory Roberts since 1977. That is just killer. A lot of people don't know that about Sharon. So let's talk about how we make money, which is why you are here. As a direct seller, you have the ability to buy from the company wholesale and sell back retail. This image I will send to everybody. Just get in touch with me if you want to see it. But basically, in buying wholesale and then the ability to sell back retail, you get a discount. So this is how the profit structure works. So if you purchase $99.99 and below, you're going to get 25% off. Okay? This is in the back office. As you can see, then it goes 35%, then 40%, then 50%. Okay? Now, the beauty of the business is that we get free product, not free product that is pre-selected. You choose it at the end based off of the amount of product that is in your cart. So when you go into the back office and you put in your $500 order, you know that you get 50% off of your $500 order. You're going to get $50 and free products. You choose whatever it is that they want, whatever it is that you want, excuse me. So what I mean, and if you sell it all, you are going to make $300 profit back because you got $50 in free product. And so that's $50 you can just put into your pocket. So this is how you make money just buying wholesale. Okay? And And what I love is that it gives you the ability to get 60% profit, because the truth of the matter is, for those of you who are watching this, you are probably someone who is a recruiter. So you are interested in the compensation plan further, but a lot of people, they just want to buy wholesale and sell back retail. And so this is how we do it. And this is just phenomenal. Because of this, me getting 60% profit back, I was able to have a killer Christmas with selling products. And I hope all of you who are listening, I hope you had a killer Christmas as well. Now, this is what I love about our company. Our company understands that, let's say you're out there in the field and you have 4 appointments with people. When you sit down with I had a lady that left me today. Her total was $130. Well, if I would just go and place an order, let's say I didn't have her items, I wouldn't make as much money right away, because I don't get my 50% off of a $130 order, for example. But what we do as a company is we understand, and we want to reward you when you're working. You can place as many orders as you want during the month, as long as the total for the month is 50 retail. Then you can take, so you can, that means you can, let's say there's a flash sale and you need to grab a product really quickly. Sometimes we'll do codes and you can get 50% off of a $200 order through the branding site. Let's say you need a couple things real quick, whatever. So this is an example. You order 300 retail at the 6th of the month, you get 40% off. You pay $180 plus your shipping. Then you order another 200 because that's all you needed at the time. And you get the 35% off. You pay $130 plus your shipping. Then let's say you get a booking and that person does $125. That's later on in the month. You get 35% off that, and you're going to pay $81.25. So in your mind, you're like, gosh, I'm working and I only got 35% off twice and I'm really working hard. Well, we see this as a company. So at the month end, we see that you ordered $625 and that you actually paid out $391.25. You will receive a credit for the difference between 50% of that $625 or the $312.50 and the $391.25 that you paid. So the card that you use will get credited for the difference, because you are rewarded for working. You are rewarded. So even though it may have seemed like you weren't making as much money in the beginning, you're going to get that money back on the back end. And if anybody doesn't understand that, I'll go over that in detail, but I want to keep going because I want to respect your Saturday time. So let's talk about most of you who are on here, those of you who are listening. You are recruiters. So how can we recruit in our business? We can recruit other entrepreneurs. We can recruit personal shoppers. Okay, a personal shopper, you don't necessarily want to turn one of your big time personal shoppers into a consultant. So she can join our company for $21.50 and purchase wholesale. The last thing that you want to do is turn a good client into a really bad consultant. You can go and recruit a salon, and all of their retail that they sell can come back to you. You can, and the salon can actually be recruited in the salon name, for example. You can recruit a kiosk owner. We have a couple of people who have recruited doctor's offices. We have 2 on my personal team. You can recruit another business. Some boutiques, they'd like to have product in the store, and this is a good opportunity for them. You can recruit a spa. We have a couple of spa owners on my personal team. You can recruit a part-time beautypreneur, maybe somebody who necessarily doesn't want to work all of the time, but she just wants to work, or he, some of the time. So you have the ability to bring anybody onto the team. And for those of you who are recruiters, you will receive, as a recruiter, commission on what that team is doing. And I think that's why most of you are here, because you are a business builder. You want to build your business. So let's talk about the compensation plan. Now, here's the thing. In the event that you can't really see this, because I know it's a lot of information, I will send you this. You can all find this information also on InsideColorMe.com. InsideColorMe.com. You can find this information. It's already there, but we're going to just talk about it together as a group, okay? InsideColorMe.com. Consultants, if you're not spending time in InsideColorMe.com, then you are really missing out. There are videos in there. There's training material. There are all kinds of information that you need to have. So let's talk about the compensation plan. It starts off with you being a regular consultant. You sign a consultant agreement, you get your career pack, you can do it all online. In order for you to stay active, you have to do 300 retail or more of resellable products. That means no sales aids or anything of that nature. 300 or more. When you very first join this company, you are not listed on the website as an active consultant, okay? You have to purchase 300 or more. It will be not in the company's best interest to just put everybody up there, especially some people will just buy a kit just because you get so much product in the kit. And can you imagine a new person that comes into the business and they have a bad experience with a kidnapper? So if you are not active, you're not going to be listed. Everyone should be active. 300 retail is not difficult to do. So if you go in and you personally sponsor one consultant, okay, this means that you are a senior consultant. You will get 4% commission on that person that you enrolled. And you have to do at least 200 retail of resellable products by the end of the month. So you get 4% as a senior consultant. So as you continue to move more on and upwards, you get 3 and you become an executive consultant. As an entire whole, your 3 active consultants and yourself, you guys have to do at least 500. Very doable when you have you and 3 other people. You have to do at least 200, but what you will get is you will get 5% on your personal people that you recruit into the business, but you will also get 3% on the whole entire group, and that includes yourself. So right there, you're going to get 8% on your personal enrolled consultant, because you're already going to get 5% from them, plus you're going to get an additional 3 from the group. And we know that, honestly, a lot of people will come in and they'll get, about 3 people if they're not actively recruiting. This still gives someone a great opportunity to get a good commission check just from having 3 active people working, on their team. Then we move on to manager. A manager has 5 consultants, and as a whole, you can start getting paid as a manager when you all do 1,000. Super easy. I mean, you guys, people are doing 1,000 on their own, and you have to do 400 of that, but you get 5% of your personal sponsored consultants in. You get 3% on the entire group. But now that you are a manager, you begin to receive development bonuses, okay? And basically what that means is when someone joins your team and she becomes qualified. Qualified means that she or he does a $500 retail order, right? You get $50 for that person as a manager. So a manager, the difference really between the manager, of course, they have more people, but now they're getting development bonuses for people who come in and they're actually working their business. So that's just a great incentive. Well, then we have senior managers. Senior managers, they come in, they have 7 people. The group as a whole is doing at least 2,000, at least 2,000. You can do more, but at least 2,000. You are personally doing 400 retail. So now you get a little bit more as a senior manager. You get 6% on your personal, You get 4% on the group, including yourself, and you're still getting $50 for each personally sponsored consultant that qualifies, okay? So now we're moving into the executive manager. The executive manager, she's got 10. As a whole, they're doing 3,000, okay? Really not difficult to do when you have 10 people, y'all. Not difficult to do. 400 retail, you are doing yourself. Now you get a little bit more. Now you're getting 7% commission on your personals, and you're getting 4% on the group, which also includes yourself, and you're still getting $50 every time somebody that you bring into the business does their qualified order, okay? And just so in case you're wondering, like let's say somebody comes in the middle of May, they have May and then June to get that qualified order done. And it doesn't have to be all at one time. So now let's talk about director level. Director level, a lot of people said, you know, how did you go so quickly up with the company? And because the director, as soon as I saw the director level numbers, I knew that I could do it. I'm like, okay, we can get that done quickly, you know? You have to maintain 20 active consultants, include anybody that's enrolled. 20 active consultants in your group, 12 of them you have to have personally brought into the business. So 12 personal, 20 active consultants. That makes you a director. This includes your kiosks, your salons, everybody. You have to maintain 5,000 in a monthly group, okay? That's everybody. You have to do at least 500. Now you're going to get 10% on your personal enrolls, those of you who you personally brought into the business, okay? And then you can get up to 15% on your group. And that is determined through qualified legs, okay? Qualified legs. So you're like, okay, what is a qualified leg? A qualified leg means that your personal consultant and their downline has at least 850 retail. That is a qualified leg. Now on director level, you get $100 bonus for each time you bring someone into the business and they become qualified. And then also on director level, you get a car allowance. Now, a car allowance is not based on the number of consultants that you personally bring in that are qualified, because you're already getting a $100 development bonus on that consultant. But your car allowance is based off of what your team is doing. So when your team starts qualifying people, then you're going to get more money, and that's our car allowance. So if 3 people on my team qualify for someone, then you get an extra $100. If 4 people or 5 people on my team qualify someone, then you get $200, and it can go all the way up to $700. Okay? Senior director. Senior director takes it up a little bit. Senior director means that you have 30 active consultants on the team. 17 of them you have to personally enroll. Senior director means that you're doing at least 8,000 a month. 500 you're doing on your own. You get the same commission as the director, same development bonus, and same car allowance as a director. Okay? But now you get leadership bonus. And based on what the group does, you'll get an extra leadership bonus added to your commission check. Okay? So great income opportunity when you go into director level and senior director level. Now, you're rewarded once you bring in your first director, once you promote out a director, which I'm excited because I am going to be an executive director before the spring. So when you're maintaining your 30 active consultants, 17 of them are personally enrolled. You're doing at least 12,000, and you promote out your first director. Okay, you get same commissions as the senior director, same development bonus as a senior director, same car allowance, same leadership bonus, but you also get 4% commission on your first tier directors group commission. Because, you know, when you promote out someone and you guys were used to working together, you know, they're not ripped away from you, you know, like that. So that's a first tier director. But once you just get one director, you can become an executive director with Color Me Beautiful brand. And then you have promote out bonuses. When you promote out a director, you get a promote out bonus as an executive director. Now, the executive levels are vice president, senior vice president, and of course, president. And so I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about that, but I just briefly will tell you is that vice president means that you have at least two, first tier directors and one second tier. Okay, so at least two and one second. So if your director is promoted to a director, you're doing at least 20,000, by the way, and you get 2% on your second tier's director's commissionable volume and 1% on your third, and you still get 4 on the first. So it's just an amazing opportunity, and I'm looking forward to going up to executive level with the company. Okay, and then senior vice president, it's the same benefits as vice, but you get 1% on your fourth tier. And so, like I said, I know that's kind of like far out, so I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about that. And then, of course, the presidential level means that you have 10 first tier directors or second tier directors, but 5 of them have to be first tier directors. And same benefits as a senior vice president, but after 10 years as a president, you can retire. There's a retirement bonus with that. It's just some extra things that come along with the presidential level. But that is basically the compensation plan in a gist. I'm going to open up the microphone. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, I think everybody's unmuted.
I have one. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So there is no breakaway, correct?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
There's no breakaway. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you said there's no breakaway.
I'm asking you, so there's no breakaway as you start popping out the directors.
Correct.
Or is there breakaway?
No, there is no breakaway.
Okay, so I'm just making sure that I'm getting this correct. So if I promote out 3 first-tier directors, and that total volume is $50,000, and I keep on growing, those 3 first-tier directors, their volume is going to continue to count for me always?
Correct. You get 4%. Wow. You get 4% on the first tier, 2 on the second tier, 1 on the third, if one of them promotes. Isn't that awesome?
But moving forward, so for my next rank,
they have to maintain their levels though.
Okay. No, that's understandable, but having no breakaway is just phenomenal.
The bomb. Correct.
Okay. Okay. You just made my day.
Right. That's why I'm like, come on, let's do this.
Right? Yes. Oh, we are going to do this.
Yeah, it's awesome. Anybody else? See, it keeps everybody working together so that I have incentive to help.
Absolutely.
I have incentive to help my executive director. I have incentive to help my senior director. We got to work together as a team, because if you don't make your numbers, then I'm not going to make my 2% on my second tier. So I'm going to help my second tier directors do what they need to do. You know, it keeps everybody congealed and moving together, and the company moving forward together.
And that's phenomenal. And for anybody else on the call that doesn't know what a breakaway is, a breakaway is bad. So that's phenomenal to know that this company is, that this company is working up with us to the very end. I'm excited.
Anybody else have a question? I know you guys got to have some questions. No? Okay.
This is Lisa. I understand the compensation plan, and I'm getting kind of excited here. But my question is, because I'm not yet a consultant, how do I sign up to sell all 4 brands of the under Color Me Beautiful?
As soon as you become a consultant, you can sell all 4 brands. So we're Color Me Beautiful brands, but we're still one company, you know, like a band, different instruments, one sound. So as soon as you become a consultant, you have access to all of the brands.
Oh, okay, that's even better. Great, thank you.
Welcome. Anybody else? Okay.
Yarcel.
So, yes.
Yarcel, this is Paris. Just a quick question about your monthly quotas. Well, that's not quotas, but that's every month?
No, 300 every 3 months. I'm sorry. I should have said that.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So 300 every 3 months. Yeah.
That's a huge game changer for consultants just starting out too.
Correct.
Yes.
And Paris, not to put you on the spot, but I love how, when we first started, a lot of us are not carrying inventory, but you really utilize the branding sites to pull those numbers in, and that's the bomb. That was great, because when you very first start out, you may not have the money to go out and get all the products and stuff like that, but because we have such a phenomenal marketing team and people can see colors and true colors and pictures, for those of you who don't know, our marketing team in Virginia, there's a studio that they have in there. So when you see pictures, they're actually taking pictures of these people, and it's exactly what you're going to get. So, kudos to you for just taking advantage of the tools that were there and just making it work for yourself.
Thank you.
So you are very welcome. So you guys, if anybody is listening to this, I know there are some people that are on the phone, but this is my phone number, 678-478-3550, 678-478-3550. You know how to reach me. You probably saw this on the Facebook. And that those of you who are looking, that's my email address. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I will definitely be in touch with you and help you in any way. And with that said, I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy your Christmas Eve. Happy holidays to everybody, and I will talk with you soon.